Hey guys, the Geo and Bumblebee here bringing you another Transformers Dark of the Moon review. And today we're going to be looking at Transformers Dark of the Moon Starscream. And I have to put the camera down a little bit. Whoops. Hello. So there's Starscream in his jet mode. I have his box actually right down here. I think, yep. His F-22 Raptor jet mode, and there's his box, you know, his bio, which you can't see. Zoom out. Still can't see it all that well, but pause it. Right, you know, screw it, whatever. But you can't see I have this new setup here, and it looks pretty good on camera. So let's see if you guys like it. So if you guys like it, put it down in the comments below. I think it's good. I have figures by my feet. Hold on a second. But yeah, it's just a normal, like, you know, board that, you know, that's black and stuff. I want to see if it's good. I might get a whiteboard too in case I get any black figures, you know. So, but here's Starscream. I really like it. It's probably the favorite movie Starscream that I own, which is only two. It's this guy and then the Fast Action Battlers from the first movie. But I like it. I like it a lot. But he has two sort of kind of mech tech weapons. That and that. This one is the actual mech type weapon. If you like, you can just use this part and flip it, and out comes a blade of awesomeness. Or you can hold on to the weapon right here, like the handle, and push this back part, and yeah. And then it just has this normal sword thing. But if you combine them together, you get this awesome thing that reminds me a lot of Energon Starscream. You get that. Now mine, right here, it comes out a little bit. So I'm going to move the lamp over a little bit. It comes out a little bit right there. And it sort of makes this bend. But I think I kind of fixed it a little bit. No, see, I just messed it up. See, it bends like that, and it bugs me. So I usually just leave them undone like this and use this as a blade and this as a gun for him. I like it like that better. But we're going to put those to the side. We're going to be looking at the figure. Now he has landing gear, as you can see. They don't roll. He has 1, 2, and 3. And yeah, they can fold up. Fold up pretty nicely too. I like it. They've gotten a lot better with their jet modes because it's the only really robot. You can't see robot kibble underneath them. Still, you see his crotch, his arms, and his legs, but it's not that bad. Now he does have the tattoos. He's got his Decepticon symbol right there. This really cool writing right there. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So anyway, to start the transformation, we'll start by folding those down, making him completely flat. So yeah, and then you want to start by bringing out his legs like this. That's what I like to do. Then fold up his toes like that. Like that. Do it. Okay, sorry. Take these back wings here and fold them up. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. Take these back wings here and fold them up. It's about right there. It's on this double hinge right here. So if you just pop it up, it sort of gives you some clearance. Take these wings right here, and they come up like that. So do the same thing on this side. And take these pieces here on the inside and fold them up. And sort of just take his arms here. You sort of have to do a lot at the same time. So we basically have a jet that looks like this. Take his arms here and fold them out like that. Makes it better if you sort of bring his arms straight out like that, and it comes out a lot easier. Then just fold these up like that. Fold out his hands. I like to rotate him at the elbow like that. So it looks like a retarded jet robot. Take his crotch and fold it down take his legs here and fold them forward like that. Then take this brown piece here, fold it back, and then fold his leg forward and rotate it around like that. So do the same thing on this side, back, down, and around. Give him that chicken leg look. Fold this up and that up. Then there's two pegs back here on the wings, right there and right there. Then there's two holes on his back, right there and right there, and they'll just peg into there. So you just have to work at it and tab it into place. Then you want to take this piece right here and lift it up, and it's blurry. Focus. Okay. Fold that up, and then take this. It sort of does it on its own, so if you fold this down, his head will pop out. Yeah, fold that down all the way to there, by the way. Oh, his head will pop out. The cone of the plane will go into his crotch, and then you can fold his crotch back up. And there you basically have Starscream in robot mode. It's a very nice Starscream. I like it a lot. It is one of my favorites from the Dark of the Moon line. I've been trying to stop getting a lot of the movie line figures because I have a lot of them, and I thought I was tired of the look until I got this guy in Sideswipe, and I'm starting to like it again. I have been saving up my money though to get some Prime figures, because they're going to be coming out in about a month, or this month, yeah. So yeah. Now this back piece here you can fold down like that, but I usually just I like to leave it angled. So yeah, it's a very, very nice figure. Here's a size comparison with Dark of the Moon Sideswipe, and here's Generations Wheeljack. So he's kind of tiny, but he's still really, really cool. So his articulation, he has a ball joint on the arm and a hinge, as you can see, a ball joint and a hinge. His arm can go forward and back right here. Then he's got ball jointed elbow, then double hinged wrist. His wrists do not swivel, sadly. I like to keep his arm sort of like in that sort of pose. It looks cool when I just have him standing. His head does rotate back and forth. So these legs are on ball joints, and they can also go back, so you can do that if you wanted to. You can move this piece on the hinge. This can swivel and bend, and then his feet can bend in. These landing gears that become his heels, they make for when you're sort of having him turn sideways. I can do it better when he's doing it this way. If you have him sort of turn sideways and stuff like this, they sort of help support him with his legs, If you just like turn it to where it's not straight. I mean, he can do it like that too, but it just makes it look. I think makes him stand up a little bit better when it's like that. So yeah, he can get into some pretty awesome poses too. He's a pretty poseable deluxe, and he doesn't have that much of a backpack either, which is awesome. A lot of the Dark of the Moon figures have sort of lost their backpack, except for Bumblebee and Sideswipe, but Sideswipe doesn't really have that much of a backpack. Now his mech tech weapons, I'm going to put it back into the ginormous sword mode real fast here. So yeah, you can have him hold it like that, like I said, but that curve, so it bugs me. And this actually fell out. Yeah, I actually lost this before this review, and I found it, thank God. But these are actually called his Null Blasters, I think. Where's the box at? Where did I put it? Box. Hello, box. Where are you? Right here. They're called his Null Ray Cannons. Convert to swords. So these are Null Rays in the movie sort of look. But I like to do that if I have him holding him, but most of the time I don't. I like to put him on his back like that, sort of angled. Yeah, I think it looks cool. These are probably not my. This is probably not my favorite mech tech weapon of it. My favorite is probably Sideswipe so far. I like that one a lot. But yeah, Figures that I do plan to get on in this line still are Skids and Mudflap, Optimus Prime and Megatron, hopefully Sentinel Prime, um, and maybe Ratchet. I want to get Ratchet and Deluxe, not Deluxe Ironhide, Voyager Ironhide. I wanted to get the Leader, but I'd rather have Leader Sentinel. So yeah, expect reviews of those coming up, hopefully soon. Um, and I am saving up for Comic-Con next year, the New York Comic-Con. There hasn't been any talk about it. I'm just saying, I might be going next year or the year after. So hopefully next year. Um, I hope I can go. That would be awesome if I can go. But yeah, I'm just looking. Hold on, I'm looking at the Starscream on the box here. It looks like they're using. I think they're using the Japanese version. I don't know. It looks pretty nice. It looks silvery. I don't know. But yeah, do I recommend this guy? Yes, yes I do. He's an awesome figure to add to your collection. Um, he's really cool. I'm gonna do a little close up of his face here. Whoop! Don't drop him. Move his arms. Focus on his face, camera. There's his face. Pretty awesome looking face too. Yeah. But anyway, this is the G1 Bumblebee, a Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Starscream. Please rate, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.